Merry meet everybody. My name is Beverly Crowder. I am the Witch of Eclectic, Magic, and Spiritualism. I also publish under the name Kira Bloodrose. I'm a self-publisher, and I'm the owner, creator, and designer at Magically Eclectic LLC. I am basically a one-woman show, so everything there is on me. Marketing, product research, everything. I have a few announcements, which is why I'm making this video. For the channel, I am planning on bringing in magical content. The magical content is going to be based on my own practices, experiences, and teachings. It's not going to be for everybody, but that's to be expected. You're not really ever going to find anybody that is 100% for you. And everybody walks their own path, and you're responsible for making sure that your path is true to you, your morals, your ideals, and that it's truly a path that you can be proud and happy to walk. I'm going to be doing something that is not very common on YouTube with other creators. I actually do this with my gaming channel as well, where I am currently working on a Skyrim series, but I will be publishing raw, unedited videos. That means that no matter how many times it takes me to go through and actually record the video, even if I have to make a little, videos with additions and stuff like that, you're going to be getting exactly how it's recorded. There's not going to be any setups. Pardon me. There's not going to be anything pre-planned as far as performing a spell or a ritual and making it to where it's completely aesthetically pleasing. This is going to be videos that will show you exactly how things are as I'm doing it, if I decide to go ahead and record me doing any of my spell work. I might go ahead and do some general spell casting, like when I go through to cast protection spells on my house, or enchant jewelry, or something like that. You might end up seeing those, but I will not set it up to where it looks extremely aesthetically pleasing and not exactly how I actually perform it. That is way overdone. Unfortunately, it's needed in a lot of cases, but I'm building my channel on pure visual, raw honesty and transparency, which is also how I run my business. So if you want actual, I guess you could say, pretty artsy, spell casting videos or demonstrations or something like that, I'm not the channel for you. Pardon me, I got a tickle in my throat. Unfortunately, it's inevitable that there will be occasional personal videos, and it's just something that ends up happening. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. Who knows? I just know that it's going to end up happening at some point or another. I will be taking some of my shop announcements and announcing them here as well. So if I have a new product then I'll go through and I'll showcase it here, and I'll talk a little bit about it here. I might do a video where I talk and showcase specific products and what you can use them for, or the fact that you can gift them, or just little bits and things on what might end up coming up. I may end up going ahead and just doing some product videos and making it to where you guys are able to see exactly what it is that is being introduced. Or I may turn around and do product creation videos where I go through and I create my products or a specific product and show you how I do it. May go through and have a few things that are already created that I don't necessarily want to share, but I might. Another thing that I might end up doing is a Book of Shadows flip through. Or I might create a specific grimoire and showcase it on the channel. I'm thinking about possibly doing magical history videos. I don't know. But that might be a possibility. As far as some shop announcements, I am bringing in my self-publishing department officially. That means that every single book I publish, whether it's fully magical content or if it's a story that brings in magical content, I will be bringing that into my shop, and you'll be able to buy autographed copies. My store will be the only place that you will be able to get an autographed copy of any of my books. Currently, I am working on an extended, revised golden edition of Understanding the Magical Path, and I'm working on a workbook that you can get to go along with that will help you to discover who you are outside of magic and inside of magic. The magical practices that you're interested in, the different types of magic you're interested in, what you want to get out of magic, who you are as an individual inside and outside of magic. So who you are outside in the mundane world and who you are in the magical world, and how you want to combine them, if you want to combine them, just different things that will help you to build your practice and quite possibly your Book of Shadows or your grimoire. And yes, there are a few differences, but we will get on that, or we'll touch base on that later on in the different videos. I'm also working on a blog, so I am bringing in a blog department. Currently, I'm working on the first dozen or so articles for the blog. So it's not officially launched yet, although it is up. I haven't officially announced it, so I'm not giving you the name of the blog. But in the blog, there will be excerpts from my own Book of Shadows, excerpts from the books that I write. I'm going to be doing product reviews, or not product reviews, book reviews, and product articles. Now, the product articles are going to be more in-depth information on the different items that you can get in my main department or any of the other departments that I currently have. And it'll have information that you won't necessarily be able to get on Etsy, because as a magic shop on Etsy, and with Etsy's standpoint and legalities, they consider all magical items to be a curio, and we have to list it as such. So things like my genuine 7 stone chakra stretch bracelet, I can't tell you the different properties that are with citrine, which is what I use. I can't tell you the different magical properties of the amethyst. I can't tell you anything that tells you exactly what the crystals are able to do, as far as their energies and how they work together, or any of that, because Etsy will not allow it. It goes against their terms of service. Anything that they deem as a medical claim, which involves the different energies that are with the gemstones that are used, they do not allow me to put. So you'll end up getting that information in the blog. But that is all I have as far as the updates on what I intend to do with the channel, and the shop announcements, and the brief touch on the blog department and the books that I'm working on right now. As far as the magical content goes, whatever you would like to see, go ahead and post that in the comment section down below. I will take a look at them, and I will use that as somewhat of a guiding point on what you guys would like to see. And I will try and get things together in a decent time frame for the videos on those. If you happen to mention something that I'm not really very knowledgeable in, and I might know of a content creator who has a video on it, or knows more about it, or their channel is based completely on it, then I'll go ahead and I'll link them. But if I don't know enough or practice enough about a certain subject, but I know of a creator who does, I will literally direct you to their channel. I don't want to put something out there that I'm not 100% sure about, or that I haven't practiced. If I'm leery on something, then I will make a video and I'll explain why I'm not going into depth, and I'll tell you exactly where to go. So, for example, if you tell me below that you want videos on Italian folk magic, I'll turn around and I'll tell you flat out, I don't have enough knowledge on it. I don't really have a way of being able to make a video to explain it, or to really tell you anything. And I will say flat out to look for Frankie, the chaotic witch aunt. And she will more than likely have the videos that you're looking for. So, just right off the bat, I have not really been practicing folk magic enough to be able to really talk about it. So if you're wanting folk magic, then I suggest going to Frankie, the chaotic witch aunt, or even taking a look at Olivia, the Witch of Wanderlust, and going to their channels to see exactly what they do, what they know, what they have posted, because I don't have enough knowledge to tell you anything about folk magic. And just a quick example right there. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments down below on what type of magical content you would like to see. If you want one-on-ones or 101s, so to speak, because I won't be able to do a one-on-one. I don't have the ability nor the capacity for that at the moment. But if you want different ways of casting a circle, whether or not you should cast a circle, what protection spells or charms you can do, or different subjects like white, black, gray magic, different colors of magic, my views on those, or just whatever, go ahead and ask them down below, and I will take a look at the comments. I will respond to as many as I can within the first few hours to a few days or so, depending, and I will use that as a starting point for the different magical content to include in my channel. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this here. Remember to like and subscribe, or you can even do the thumbs down if you want. It doesn't matter. Both actually help. If you want to be alerted when I go through and post a new video, don't forget to hit the bell icon, because that right there will help you, providing the YouTube algorithm actually does what it's supposed to. And just have a good day. Blessed be.